Okay, now we will learn about diffusion. Put an unlit incense stick. Now here is an incense stick. This is an incense stick. Put an unlit incense stick in the corner of your house. How close do you have to go near it so as to smell the incense stick? And definitely you will know you have to go very close to it to get the smell of that agarbatti stick. But now, however, if you lit the incense stick, now it's lit. Now what you notice, that the smell of the incense stick spreads throughout the room. You don't need to go close to the incense stick or to the agarbatti stick to get the smell. And why is it? It's because these molecules of the incense stick are now spreading all over. After it is burnt, they spread all over and reach all parts of the room. What is happening here is the process of diffusion. The particles of the incense stick, these particles of incense stick, are diffusing into the air. Let's take another example of a scent. When you spray a scent, when you press a scent and you spray it, we get the smell all over the room. Again, these particles of scent spread all over the room. Again, the particles of scent, they undergo a process called diffusion, and they spread all over the room. This is an example. The next example is of food. You know, when food is cold, we don't get the smell of food. We have to go rather very close to it to smell the food. But however, if your food is hot and piping, like shown in this figure, where there is all steam and it is hot, then you find the smell of food you can get even far away and even out of the kitchen. The smell of food reaches far away. This is because the particles of this food diffuse. They diffuse into the air. They diffuse in the air and they spread all over. Here we have, in the next picture, we have two jars. In one jar is bromine, and bromine is reddish brown color gas. Here, the reddish brown color gas. And over it is air, colorless gas. There is no color in it. And you keep these jars one over the other, inverted one over the other. After some time, you notice that this brown color from the bromine vapor has also spread into the other jar, has entered into the other jar, and both the jars become brown in color. Again, here what has happened? Diffusion has taken place. So now here we define diffusion, and diffusion is the intermixing of particles of different substances on their own. Here is another example of diffusion. In the picture we can see that we have potassium permanganate, drops of potassium permanganate added to water. And here slowly this potassium permanganate being pink in color, now it slowly spread. There is no stirring. After some time it spreads even further, and in the end the whole water turns pink in color. And this is because diffusion has taken place. The potassium permanganate pink particles have spread all over into the water molecules, into the water. However, in this case, if we were to heat this water if we were to heat this water, the process of diffusion would be much faster. Because when you heat a substance, the particles get more energy, and because they have more energy, they can move faster. It's the same reason why the particles of hot food move faster, because they have more energy. In this case also, in the case of agarbatti, the particles, they are hot, they have got more kinetic energy, so they move faster. So the diffusion increases when temperature increases.